Hello, hello, you wonderful people, and I totally forgot to do the social media blast. How's it going? I'm fine. How are you? Last time.
Mazzy's there.
I'm alive today.
Oh yeah, fucking Adam, dude. Finally.
Last time on Scarred Lands, you were traveling through the Bronze Hills on your way to the Fated Devil's March, when in the middle of the night you were come upon by a Titan spawn. Well, actually, I don't think it's a Titan spawn. I think it's just a regular monster called the Belsamog, a invisible fey creature that can only be seen when fully immersed in the moonlight. Naturally, after you kick this thing's ass, you decided to castrate it and nail its testicles to the back of the cart. And that is where we return today. I don't know what happened to our community tab. Oh, well, I'll deal with that later. So, after you guys deal with the Belsamog, everybody sleeps, get your rest. I don't think anybody's used any spell slots yet. Heal up, and anything else that recharges on a rest.
No, I don't have spell casting yet.
I do, but I don't use it. I haven't used it.
I don't believe in magic or man of science.
I'm a cat. I believe what I see with my eyes.
As you awaken the next day, you find that where the Belsamog was tied, in the light of the sun, there is simply a single small basalt stone. And dangling from the back of the truck is two tiny pebbles connected with an arch of rock.
Oh, cool.
I see someone else had a similar idea.
So does it like transform at night?
Yusuf, you're awesome, Yusuf. Does it transform at night? It kind of seems like that, maybe, unless it died. How about an insight check?
Insights. How the ever-loving fuck do I roll it? It's
You press the button insight.
I get it. 21.
21. Yeah, you think this thing is just so intrinsically tied to just the night and the moonlight that it just does not do sunlight, and so it probably turns to stone during the day.
Oh, cool.
That was a great metaphor, Coolim. Oh, I'm sorry, innuendo.
And how's it going, buddy? Also, Mazzy and Yusuf, thanks for showing up again, as always. We appreciate you.
Mazzy, glad to see you shit on Xavier's play even before this stream started.
Alright, so...
I will admit, Smash is probably the worst fighting game I'm at. I'm the worst at Smash as far as fighting game goes. There we go.
So what happens after you awaken, after you find your new little buddy calcified?
Well, fuck it, we'll get double chuck nuts.
What?
Yay.
How do I get double chocolates?
Because we get two kinds of nuts during the day, and another type of chuck nuts during the night. Great.
We will probably get to that whole part that whole thing eventually, where we actually start looking like a real stream team.
Eventually, at some point, hopefully. Maybe.
Capcom, actually professionals? 2027.
We're professionally unprofessional.
Well, 2027 will be like the up to date from this area.
Ah!
Alright, let me rephrase the question. I'm assuming after you wake up, is there anything else you want to do before you continue on?
No,
I want to refresh my spell slots.
I have nothing to do in the morning.
Adam?
Just look for peanut butter around, but nothing except around it. But probably not find anything here.
Okay. In which case, you continue onward through the Bronze Hills. After another day or two, the hills seem to fade away, and you enter what looked like rocky plains with stretches of verdant, healthy grass. The rank smell of decayed flesh calls for immediate reconsideration.
Oh shit.
Is Josh here, or did we lose Xavier?
Josh here.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
Josh?
gonna say, I'm still here. Hey.
I am here.
Josh! We missed you,
Hey,
buddy. Okay.
But we have
you
no.
missed about 5 minutes.
It's nice to see that my concept is severely late is on time.
Yeah.
I have
I'll say-
gotten off of work and made it home.
Are you dressed? Too impressed?
What kind of fucking question is that?
Is my camera not on?
No.
I haven't turned it on yet. Or, no, your camera on your end is not currently on. But they can totally see your pretty face right now. Boom. But yeah, you might want to refresh your camera.
Adam, do you just ask people if they have clothes on? Like,
There we go.
Awesome. So, as I was explaining to the party, as you awaken from a long rest, so heal up and do anything else that any of your class features that recharge on such a time frame. You
I should probably get my character sheet.
You awaken to find that your newly little castrated buddy seems to have been replaced by a small basalt stone, and dangling from the back of the truck is 2 tiny pebbles connected with an arch of rock.
Ah. Now they're actual truck nuts.
they transform during the night. It's pretty great.
Well then, why don't we put him in like a jar?
Why?
Oh, when he transforms, is he gonna have to? He's gonna have to burst out of. He's gonna be covered in broken glass, basically.
Oh, him.
You want him to wake up covered in broken glass and just confused? Just absolutely torture this poor little thing?
What are we, the bad guys?
We're not the good guys.
No, we're the
Other guys.
least bad guys.
We're the what?
We're the least bad guys.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
we're not the good guys or the bad guys, we're just the guys who happen to show up.
Yeah.
Also, thank you, Yusuf. That would be Melinda and I, and we hope so too.
Oh, there's a character sheet.
Yusuf hopes you get better.
Oh, thank you.
Is there anything you want to do in the morning before continuing on, Josh?
Before continuing on,
Do you have like
if I
prayers?
cover a little stone statue with like a sheet or something, does it turn back into the little goblin person?
It does not, no.
Okay. Well, my fellow compatriots, I suppose we shall find out whether he is dead or simply transformed when night returns.
Yeah.
Otherwise, tally-ho.
Totally ho, pip pip toodly doo.
All right.
I put on my Napoleonic hat and we continue forward.
Then you continue on, and I shall reread the flavor text that I just tried to read and got cut off by. Anyway. The bronze hills seem to taper off one by one. And while this new area first looked like rocky plains with stretches of verdant, healthy grass, the rank smell of decayed flesh calls for immediate reconsideration. The grass is patchy with large swaths of blighted and unnatural growth, which does indeed belie your initial impression. You hear the baying of hounds in the distance. The charnel reek continues to assault your nostrils, and seems less a product of recent corpses than a curse arising inherently from the ancient mounds of the dead. Half buried in strangling grasses and scrub brushes are the glint of rusted metals, too deteriorated to still be called weapons or armor. along with the occasional ivory flash of long dead bone. You still hear the baying of hounds. Sometimes you think they grow fainter, but on the whole, they've definitely moved closer to you.
You hear a woman screaming in the distance.
So you have officially entered the blighted patch of land known to the inhabitants of Skarn as the Devil's March.
You can even call this the Scarred Lands.
No, that would be silly.
So anything of particular interest in the Devil's March, geographically? What's the fauna here like?
What's the what?
The fauna
Oh, shit.
and possible flora. I doubt it.
Well, there's hounds. Apparently.
How about a survival check, Xavier?
I can do that too. 6. I rolled a 1.
Yay!
Oh, I forgot we have the roll 20.
Yeah.
I have to open that as well.
I can do survival.
Are
If
you
you'd
sure
like,
you don't
Adam.
want me to do
Well, plus-
nature? That thing that's not wisdom.
It's the same thing. No, it's not the same thing.
No.
See, I clicked it. Let's see. I got a 14, I guess. Yeah.
You there, Rat Man. You seem like the scavenger type. What kind of things could we expect?
So Xavier, as you're looking around, you can't quite get a feel for this place. It's very off. It's very poisoned. It's not like any land that you've traversed yet. But everything just seems sick. Everything down to the grass seems to be completely blighted. Adam, as you're looking around, you come to a very similar conclusion. But you notice a little bit more. You don't see anything natural whatsoever. There's no bugs. There's no flies. You don't see any birds in the distance. The only animal noises seem to be coming from those strange howls that you hear echoing from the distance. And with your, I guess, journeyman knowledge of Arcana, there is definitely the aura of necromantic energies permeating this plane.
Ah, so we can heal.
The dead are here.
Now, the necromancer might be friendly.
Yeah, I mean...
The necromancer might not be the antagonist. It totally is, though, but it might not be.
We can come to the good.
You want to try to convince the
You do anime style.
Okay. So, I guess we just continue on,
Alright.
being disgusted.
I will be on the watch out for any hounds on the horizon.
As will I.
As
Well,
I
that
lead the
sounds
dark.
right.
Oh,
I'll look for signs of life that are undead.
Alright. You begin to enter a rockier, more broken part of the march. Baby, do you have cough drops? Do you have cough drops? Okay. No, you're fine. Just making sure you're alright. Ravines and gullies are part of the landscape in every direction, and huge, tilted rock slabs periodically rise out of the ground. Eventually, you realize that your path unavoidably takes you through a ravine, its sheer cliff edges rising on either side, but opening wider and growing flatter as you progress. The tiniest sounds echo off the walls of the ravine. Your imagination, unsettled by the ever-present hints of necrosis throughout the march, fills your head with all sorts of sinister possibilities regarding the source of these sounds. Suddenly, ahead of you, a battered and bleeding humanoid form lurches through a gap between some shattered boulders and scrambles towards your party. A noise somewhere between a call for help and the raving of a lunatic bleats from its throat. As it flails desperately up the sloped ravine wall in your direction, you realize it's a man. but a man in dire straits, torn, bloody, and staggering. Dry bones crunch and scatter across its path. You realize with a start that the gravel littering the floor of the ravine is actually pulverized bones and animal detritus. As you watch, aghast, from behind 100 feet away, roiling blisters fester, burst, and reform on the poor man's flesh. The noises he makes are little more than wet, choking gasps, and you realize that a part of his face has melted away, as if eaten by acid, leaving a mask of blood and raw tissue. Then, seemingly from nowhere, 2 great hounds leap from the rocks to either side and smash the man to the ground, quickly ripping what's left of him in pieces with violent jerks of their thick necks. Fortunately, you have the impression that there was no kinder fate your party could have offered him at this point.
Yeah, I was about to put him down.
Yeah, I was also going to be like, would you like me to throw a javelin at you?
The hounds look balefully up at you as they crouch over their prey, bits of gore spilling from their diseased jowls. You feel yourself being sized up as they coldly, mechanically chew their kill. Now, given a moment to reflect, you see the glint of bone jutting from obviously undead flesh. They raise their heads and howl in discordant unison. Everybody give me initiative rolls.
Wow, that was long-winded.
Yeah, that was.
There's the initiative button.
Woo! I got an 8.
Come up, Paige.
Come on, uppy.
Where's the initiative button?
Initiative?
You just click initiative.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, everybody place your tokens sort of towards the bottom of that ravine there.
Which one?
The one on roll 20.
No, I mean which token?
Your token.
Oh, all mine are gone? Oh, okay.
What if Tom wants to control Adam's token?
If you open your character sheet in the journal, there should be a token of Lana that you can drag out.
Eh. Eh. And you know what? For funsies, let's add another.
So, cat person, how do you feel about dogs?
I don't like dogs.
I can't move, Dusty. Alright.
Yeah,
Oh,
mine also does not wish to be dragged and dropped.
Ah, why are there problems with everything? Alright.
Did you drag and drop? I just clicked it. Or did I? No.
I drag and drop.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you got it?
I'm better than Adam.
I figured it out now. I was thinking the token, not the name. Alright, I mean...
Yeah.
How is Adam askew?
How the hell did you do that?
I am more advanced than you, fool.
What sorcery is this?
I can be on all sports. Oh,
There we go.
It literally would not let me do that. And Adam was on the fucking piss.
I'll be on all 4 squares.
Alright, Tom, how'd you do for initiative?
Fuck. 13.
Whoops, that says 19. Josh, how'd you do?
Well, I think I had an 15, not 18.
15 for Josh. Dusty.
I got a 23.
On initiative? Holy shit.
Yeah. I did good.
That means you could rule on 19.
X, how'd you do?
Yep.
I got an 8.
Yep, I take Xavier's initiative.
Basically.
How do I...
Take your job.
Can we do the Scion thing where we just pick who gets to go first?
I do like that rule.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Just like, the healer doesn't need to go first. We can put him in the back.
Where they belong.
By the way, for those of you who are wondering, no, we don't have any healing potential.
None whatsoever.
Who needs healing?
Yes, clerics might be one of the most powerful classes in D&D 5th edition, but I don't want to play one. Tom doesn't want to play one. I don't trust Adam to play one, and I don't think Josh wanted to.
I really
I
like
will
clerics.
only play a cleric in one campaign. I wish to play a cleric of treachery in an all rogue party, or at least a high style party.
That sounds cool, actually. Anyway, Adam, you're up first.
Gonna do. I'm assuming they're bad guys, so I'm gonna. It's called, what was it called? I forget. Hold on.
First Blast?
Yes, that's the one. The roll they hit first, right? Okay. Yeah, the 12. There's a 12 hit. Hey, plus 12 plus 2, right?
What?
Is it 12 plus 2 to hit?
Well, it's 12, because that's just the d20, right?
Yeah.
Then you
12 plus
add-
your base attack
Yes.
bonus plus your charisma.
Oh, then. So then, the 6. Wait. 13 plus. Wait.
Yes, Adam, you hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big numbers. I gotta find the page now. Hold on.
What do you mean? You have one page.
Have more than one page.
I think X would know.
Yeah, I was looking for this one then.
All right, well, Adam has his existential crisis. Lana, you're up.
Yes.
Oh, I'm up. I didn't. Josh go roll higher than me?
I thought he got a 12. Am I wrong?
I got a 15.
15? Okay.
Well, I did 6 damage before. Yeah. Attacking the.
Damage
6
is
damage?
relevant.
Yeah. I'm attacking the. Yeah, wait, that one.
Oh, fuck me.
The one that's more green.
Ah, God, I love Minute Maid Lemonade. Shame it never lasts.
I wonder why that is.
Just drink it through a little straw.
Tom, what did you roll then?
I rolled a 13.
Aha, gotcha.
I like Country Time Lemonade.
Yeah.
I
The
used
one
to.
that you used to. I like Country Time is the one they put in brisk iced tea and lemonade.
In which case, Josh is up.
Oh,
I preferred or apple juice over lemonade.
Is it because it's closer to PP?
15, 20, 25,
Is it?
30.
It is kind of closer to PP.
I don't know, man. Lemonade's yellow.
Lemonade is yellow, however, it
I'm
can
going to
be
throw a
really
javelin
light
at
yellow.
this one.
Go for it.
Javelin! There we go. I got a 14 to hit.
14 will hit that thing right in the mouth.
5 damage.
I don't like that Roll20 moves it like that.
There's always fantasy grounds.
Drive-Thru just launched another tabletop that they're in partnership with called Astral. Looks kind of neat.
Well, can we talk shit about it and not get banned?
I forgot about that.
All right, now Tom is up.
Okay. Which one am I?
You want to be.
Wait. Okay, I'm that one because Xavier's right there. Okay. All right, so I'm the red one. Let's see. I can move 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's my turn.
You can
No.
double move.
You can you can double move and just sit there.
And I guess then I'll get to right here.
I mean, yeah, you basically just want to not get flanked.
Well, I have a dead man to not tell me not get flanked.
You should probably go to his side then. Because, yeah, with their move, they could probably get on your left and your right. And I hate flanking in this edition. It's too easy to get.
Well, that's why it's an optional rule. We don't have to use flank.
That's true.
The base rules do not allow flanking. Flanking is something from the Dungeon Master's Guide.
That's true. We can always abolish it if you want. But
No,
Personally,
okay.
I'd rather abolish it. I don't like flanking in this edition.
Is it because it's too easy?
Yeah, well, it's too easy for us, and it's too easy for the opponent. Like, why would you not flank somebody? And then you get automatic advantage.
Yep.
all right,
We
Josh, that doggo at your side is going to try and take a bite out of your armored ghostly leg.
I have no meat, dog.
Bad
You're
dog.
making a mistake.
am only bones.
And he's going to score a 19 to hit.
Holy
Shit.
That's right on the dot. My armor class is 19.
Damn, what you got, homie?
Chainmail, a shield, and the defense fighting style.
4 damage. And I need a strength saving throw, please.
4 damage?
Yes.
Or otherwise you just die. Again.
Oh, I actually have that. I got a 20.
20. Okay, you're fine. The dog tries to latch itself around your ankle, twists and pulls, but it's unable to actually dislodge you from your feet.
Aha, foolish canine. That's nothing but ghost.
You're just eating ectoplasm.
It's sticky.
Tom, the other one snaps at you, but he only gets a 12.
That's a no-go, Ghost Rider.
Alright, then you deflect him without a problem, meaning that it's Xavier's turn.
Speaking of Ghost Rider, how'd you guys like him in End War?
Oh, an endgame?
So I... End of war.
No, he wasn't in Endgame. I wish he was, though. Some other people made it in, but, whatever. We're...
You know who didn't? Wolverine.
Silver Samurai did. Just
I'm telling you.
get right there and shoot at the dog that's attacking the cat.
Okay. Roll
The
it.
one that's being... The one I'm hissing at.
Aha!
Oh, wait.
Oh
hang
shit.
on.
That's right, I forgot that number just... Oh, fuck, I never fixed it.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, man. Well, I got a 13. Does that hit?
13. Your arrow streaks through the air and bites into the creature's fetid flesh. Roll damage.
There has to be a trick to this. Either the reinforcements are coming.
No, right, not
They did
R
help.
slash R. 9 damage.
9 damage. Holy shit. You skewer this thing straight through the midsection.
Whoop, whoop.
Alright, back to the top with Dusty.
Alright, man,
What?
Dusty. Imagine they have peanut butter. They love peanut butter as much as you.
Loving peanut butter any more than Dusty does would be illegal.
Gonna attack this one, the green one.
They're both
Okay.
green, Adam.
Okay, no, the lighter green.
The
I don't know.
lighter green. Okay,
Yeah.
the one attacking
The one
the
that's
cat or
not.
the ghost?
The one not tearing in the flesh.
The one that's it's like by itself. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think he means the one attacking the cat.
The one with 3 health?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I probably 7 plus 6.
13.
Yeah.
Alright, 13 hits. Roll damage.
Five damage.
5 damage will absolutely scrap this fucking thing. It falls to meaty flinders on the ground as you blow it into...
You delayed
Juicy
the wrong
chunks.
one.
Huh?
You delayed the wrong one.
That's okay. Alright, Josh, go.
Well, now I'm pulling out my longsword and attacking.
Whip it out.
And I crit.
Ooh.
All right. Roll damage
And I do
twice.
13 damage. It already factors it into the little macro.
Oh, nice.
I wish it did that for me.
So I imagine I just kind of pull out the longsword, just kind of swing it over my head really quick, and just right in the neck and pull it out.
All right, you jab your blade into the neck. The creature gives a guttural yelp, and as you pull your blade free, its limp body goes flying through the air, lands with a thud against a rocky ravine wall, and slumps down. The dogs have been dispatched.
Do we hear any more coming?
You don't hear any, no.
Are we still on initiative?
No.
That's the real... Oh, we're not? Oh. I guess combat is over then.
Yeah, that
For
was
now.
supposed to be a
Suspicious.
hard encounter, according to the adventure. I am dubious.
There's one question that Xavier has. Do these things have nuts?
I'm tempted to say they're fixed just for that, but I don't think they
Who
would...
would fix them?
Exactly.
All right, boys. You know what to do.
Were these worthy opponents, so Xavier?
Hardly.
So there's no honor in taking their nuts.
There's no honor in taking these poor creatures' nuts.
They're already dead.
But it's more for, like, deterrence at this point, right?
I don't know. I don't know if these creatures would care.
Well, I mean, it's not these creatures, just other things. Other things that would care. Like,
I just want us to take on a cyclops. This big old cyclops nuts hanging from the back of our cart.
well, it only has one.
Probably dragging against the ground, leaving a trail everywhere.
And it's got a mono net.
Well, I'm gonna investigate the dead body.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay the hell away from it because it's gross.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna kind of prod it with my spear, so I don't actually have to touch it. I think I can still get diseased. I'm not sure.
How the hell do you get diseases? You're dead.
All right. So, clearly...
Yeah. No, I can get diseased. I'm susceptible to death, disease, and exhaustion and poison. But I don't have to breathe.
You approach the man on the ground, and you can see that this mangled form was once a half-elf. Obviously, the damage on his body is extremely severe, and his life has fled. The ragged state of his equipment suggests... I misspeak. The ragged state of any equipment on him that wasn't mangled by the hounds suggests he lost his gear in a panic flight and has been fleeing through the Devil's March for at least a day or two. He doesn't have much on him, but you do notice that sort of in his leather belt are tucked away 2 small bottles that sort of glow with a green efflorescence.
Potions of stamina. I'd like to investigate them to see if I can determine what they are.
Okay, how do you investigate?
Arcana. Basically pulling him up, holding up to the light and be like, I know what this fixture is. Or just sticking my pinky in and tasting it.
Okay. Tasting will probably get you a little bit better. So...
Poisoned?
as you taste the potion, a fresh surge of energy seems to just snap through your body for a second. Suddenly, the burden you carry on your back doesn't seem so heavy. Your exhaustion at your long trek through the march seems to abate slightly. And if you're not mistaken, you think these might be potions of healing.
This dumbass died with 2 potions of healing upon his body.
I mean, they can cure, pains and ails, but not illness.
That is true, but he died by getting attacked by the 2 dogs.
That's true. Okay.
I think you're talking about mental illness.
Yeah.
There's no cure for that, regrettably.
Oh, that's not no
Well, yes, there is, and he found it.
Death will cure you of all. I will add 2 potions of healing to the inventory, and obviously whoever wishes to hold one can take one.
I'll take
Josh will be the healer.
No.
Yeah.
I'll take one since I'll probably need it more than the others.
Actually, you know what? Give one to the rat. He can shove it up somebody's butt.
How do I guess I can just yeah, mage hand it. Yeah.
I guess I'll just go fuck myself then.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd rather you punch than drink something.
Well, if I need it.
I'll just throw it at you. Do damage. Nails at you.
My advice is don't
Because
straight
if I remember correctly, last time we were in combat, I went down to 1 HP.
It's kind of like he's like the, imagine him like the drive crew in NASCAR, right? Like you kind of just pull up and they just spray the Gatorade in your mouth. Fix the car up and you can keep going.
You know that's not how that's gonna go ever, right?
Yeah.
We can imagine it that way.
So is there an obvious path we should keep going, or would it be better to follow where this dead guy came from?
Like I said, you're in a very broken part of the march, and it's just ravines and canyons whichever way you go. So you're kind of funneled in a particular direction through here, unless
Is
you
it
want
the
to.
direction? I was going to say, is it the direction the dead man came from?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, all we have to do is follow the light sources. Oh, god damn it, Adam.
I figured out how to do it again, but I can't move them.
You figured out the Kage Bunshin no Jutsu.
Yeah. I may head myself over there.
Alright.
Can the donkey cart still make it through?
Yeah. You're going to have to jimmy a little bit and lift it over some ledges. It's going to take some time, but it absolutely can, if you're willing to elbow grease it.
Then sally forth, amigos.
Don't.
I leave it up to the rest of my compatriots whether they wish to take these creatures nuts or not.
Nah.
We can just attach the whole body with the nuts attached to it to the cart.
That's gross, Adam.
It's disgusting.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference.
You're fine, baby.
We are sallying forth with the no new nuts upon our cart, Chaz.
All right. As you work your way around a great tor of broken boulders and slabs of rock, you see before you an enormous rift torn in the earth. Surely this is the so-called Chasm of Flies. 2 tattered rope bridges sag across the gaping expanse, while a third hangs from one end into the chasm below. As you approach the ledge, an acrid updraft wafts skyward from the depths. Peering down into it, you can see ragged stone walls that drop away into the shadows below. You can just make out tattered swaths of massive spider webs, hanging from the walls or stretching across the chasm in layers further down. Everybody give me perception checks.
Can I do that?
Do.
I have an 18.
I have a 13.
I gotta find it. Is it passive perception?
18. No, that's the actual perception. You just click on perception.
Okay, I see it. I have an 8.
X, did you get an 18?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Adam, from what you can see in the first 30 or 40 feet, the rock walls look very rough and pitted, with crevices, holes, and chimneys that might aid in climbing. Of course, those holes could also hide enemies or dangerous creatures of various sizes. Tom and Josh, a rank odor arises from the chasm, but there is also a hint of cooking fires wafting up from below. Actually, no, this is just Tom. There's also a hint of cooking fires wafting up from below. One of the intact rope bridges is composed, at least in part, of thick strands of spider silk. It looks like you can traverse the thing without fear of getting stuck. Some of the swaths of webbing below seem to move against the more general air currents. Something other than the wind appears to be moving them. Just poking through the webs, perhaps 15 or 20 feet below, you see what might be the tops of large stone columns, or perhaps massive stalagmites jutting up from deeper in the earth. You glimpse a brief whiff of smoke wafting upward around one of them, but it quickly dissipates. Josh and Xavier. But for the wind, the place is dead silent. For a moment, though, you're certain you heard a skittering sound, as if some great clawed or spined legs were scrabbling against stone.
Before we cross, I wish to take one of my javelins, light the tip on fire, and throw it to where I thought I heard the skittering.
Okay.
And if nothing else, I'm assuming it's going to get stuck in some spider web and light it on fire.
Make a ranged attack roll with disadvantage.
23.
Yeah.
If it was advantage, it would have crit. That was
Well,
a
I mean, if
decent
he
roll.
just didn't have advantage or disadvantage.
I can't complain about this one.
Roll damage.
Oh man, did we kill Sheila?
Well, I'm assuming. Second, so 7 damage.
Okay. So what happens is you light a javelin on fire and chuck it down the expanse, and it plummets with this globe of fire lighting the way down. And all of a sudden it rolls over these two forms. They appear to be some small gnome, maybe goblinoid creatures, until the flaming javelin sticks in the back of one and it cries out. As this wounded figure looks back up the chasm at you, you can see there's another one sitting next to him. They are vertical on the side of the chasm, mounted upon what appears to be large spiders. And as the one that you hit frantically pats out the flames, they begin skittering up the walls, drawing weapons. Give me another initiative roll. I don't have a map for this one, so we're going to theater of the mind this.
Just as they're skittering, dost thou have nuts?
22.
19.
21.
17.
We were all almost legal except Adam, which is only legal in some prefectures.
I was going to say in the state of Texas.
But the province of Texas?
The glorious Japanese prefecture of Texas.
You can fit all of Japan in Texas. I think it's the other way
You
around.
can fit Texas in Texas.
Adam, how'd you do?
17.
Okay, well done. So, Xavier, you're up.
Woo!
You can see these things moving through the darkness, and as they begin to enter the scant shafts of light that are actually able to angle their way down into the crevice, these things are absolutely hideous. They look like goblins, but they've got way too many arms. 6 arms, 2 legs, and an assortment of eyes just cover their face above a gaping maw.
Gross.
These are the goblin spiders I believe we've heard of.
Goblin spider.
Well, I guess I'm gonna shoot one.
All right. Do you want the injured one with the burnt out javelin sticking out of it, or do you want the not injured one, or do you want one of their mounts?
Yeah, I'll go for the injured one.
Okay. Roll it.
Damn, I still haven't fixed it. Really? I got an 8.
Yay!
An 8. You knock an arrow and let it fly, but the strange air currents inside the chasm send it flying slightly askew, and it slices through a few strands of webbing. Josh, you're up.
It's not Tom? Tom at a 21.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Tom, you're up.
I know they look the same.
Well, these things are across the bridge, right?
No, they're actually down the ravine. So there's a ravine. You guys are on one side of it. There's 2 rope bridges going across the ravine, but they are actually inside the ravine coming up towards you.
Well, shit, I can't really do anything.
Throw a punch at him.
I would if I could, but we're only level 1.
Xavier didn't give you any, like, javelins or something?
Nope.
I did give you a range option.
I didn't. You even said you don't have a range option.
Yeah, I thought I gave you one.
Nope.
You should at least have like a knife on you that you can throw.
Well, if I do, it's not written on this character sheet.
Throw the dogs.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure you're proficient with the. I don't remember if it was a short bow or a long bow. I gave you one of those. Whatever your race is proficient with.
I don't know what my race is proficient with. Also, I second Mazzy's suggestion.
Any system set in a world where Texas and Tokyo are combined. Yes, I wonder what Texas looked like in the Big
idiot
Hero
or
6
smiling to
universe.
myself. That's what I was thinking of how funny that would be.
You
Just some
know,
Texas cowboy in Tokyo.
I think Double Cross would be a good system for that.
I saw
We still
that.
have to do our trailer park drama too. Everybody really loved the trailer park scenes from our Scion game.
With Dave Davidson?
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that just fucking, what was it, backyard wrestling?
I was gonna say we could still do it for Kokomo by neck.
Coke.
Well, I guess I will wait for one of them to actually get to the lip.
Okay.
And then just judo throw them into the ravine.
And then just judo throw them into the ravine.
All right, Josh, you're up.
I'm gonna tie a rope to a javelin this time, and if I still have any of my action left, I'm gonna throw it at the injured one.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna be holding on to one end of that rope. I got a 13.
13 pegs this thing right in the chest. Roll damage.
All right. 7 damage.
7 damage. So you cast your javelin down. It sticks in the goblin, knocks it right off its mount, and you now have a dangling goblin hovering over the ravine as the barebacked spider crawls up towards you.
You hear that? It's bareback.
I was gonna say I now have a weapon.
Adam, you're up.
Would it rather use Hex or Ultra Blast?
Alright, well, your hex.
You sure you have some kind of wind gust thing that could help right about now?
Oh, not no wind. Not the Avatar.
Your patron of air didn't give you wind abilities?
Nope.
Well, Xavier, I guess that
I can disguise myself as the wind.
Someone
this
did
is-
hear back a spider Daestra.
Oh, this is
Daestra, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, shit.
this is Ultra
I didn't notice
Blast.
that Deja was here.
You hear that, Daestra?
He
didn't notice
specifically
you
said
there.
hi to you, Tom.
I was like scrolling through some other shit. At the
Eldritch
time.
Blast, Tom? Or Adam?
Hex, one of the goblins.
Okay, well, there's one living goblin left. So you're going to hex him?
Yeah.
And how does that work? Is that a saving throw or spell attack roll?
This says you place a curse on a creature that you see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal 1d6 necrotic damage to the target.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, here you go.
That also has disadvantage on ability checks.
On ability checks. Okay. That's different from attack rolls.
Yeah.
Also choose one ability when you cast a spell.
Yeah. So can I do like on strengthen or?
Yeah.
That's an attribute, isn't it?
No, it's an ability.
Okay.
All right, so 2 spiders, one of them carrying a goblin, reach the lip of the ravine. Tom, your action, please.
Well, I think I said I was going to judo throw them back into the ravine.
Okay, in which case, give me a strength roll.
Okay.
Well, it's athletics, isn't it?
I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah, strength athletics for grapple.
This is the one downfall I found with monks. This is the reason why El Fuego wasn't a monk. Mostly because monks tend to dump strength.
Yep.
At least in this edition.
I got 7.
Well, that is better than the goblin's unnatural 1.
Yay!
You wanted one of the goblin or the spiders? Or do you want the goblin or one of the spiders?
I mean, if you grab the spider that the goblin's riding, it's basically a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
All right.
Yeah,
Spider's got a little bit of a strength roll, better strength roll.
Good luck with your heroin addiction, Daestra.
I honestly didn't really like Stardew Valley too much, mostly because it was just Harvest Moon.
I mean, if you like Harvest Moon, though.
But I've already played Harvest Moon.
I tried, man. I just couldn't do it.
All right, so you got a 7?
Yeah.
Spider got a 13.
Oh,
So
shit.
you grab it, you wrap your hands around its hairy, spindly legs and try to dislodge it. But whatever adhesive is sticking this thing to the wall is a little too strong.
Damn, it sprayed even harder. That's why I use strength.
Yeah.
How does it stick to how do spiders stick to walls? Is it the Van der Waal effect?
I think it's just like the hairs on their legs, right?
But isn't there a physics term for what's happening when they do that?
Oh, the fucking left-hand rule?
I don't know. I thought it was the Van der Waal effect or something like that.
Hang on, I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, Adam,
You're sticky.
I can still remember high school physics.
this goblin has decided that he wants to go after the one that cursed him.
Alright.
All right, 12 versus armor class.
That'll be a negative.
All right, his second claw attack is a 14 versus armor class.
Yes.
All right, he rakes you across the face for 3 points of damage.
I'm still
Oh shit,
alive.
I'm basically bloody.
No, not yet.
Xavier, the riderless spider, is going to try and take a bite at you.
Why?
You're there. And he misses completely.
Wait, you said 14 to hit, right, Chaz? Or
Yes.
I said 15 AC.
Okay, then you don't take damage.
Yeah.
But his mount is going to attempt to attack you also.
Suck it, Adam.
And do absolutely nothing as his dripping mandibles click right before your nose.
The chittering mandibles.
Alright, back to the top with Xavier.
Well, where is this thing in front of me? I mean, not in front of me. But who's around me? Basically, can I get flanking?
Somebody would have to stick to the wall and get around behind them.
Oh, wait, so attack me from the lip?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just kick it in the face.
I don't believe peanut butter, I believe jelly.
Yeah,
I gotta be
just
balanced.
move away and shoot it.
Okay. Do remember that if you move away and there's a creature within 5 feet of you, it does provoke opportunity attack.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll risk the stupid disadvantage
Okay.
with a 9.
9. So as you're leaping back from its snapping mandibles, you loose an arrow. But again, it just kind of splits a couple hairs on its back.
Okay,
And-
now I'm moving away.
Now you're moving away?
Yeah.
Okay. Opportunity attack. I crit.
Of course. Why not? Okay. I don't know, Daestra.
Not in this one. Not in 5th edition.
Yeah, you just kind of have to take it. That or be a rogue.
That's going to be 9 damage, and I need a Constitution save.
Ooh. Well, boys, it was fine. 5.
5.
Oh man, is the X dead? That'd be funny.
Oh, man.
That's another 8 poison damage.
Dead.
You're not
Are
dead
you
yet.
dead?
I don't think that took you down to negative health.
I mean, no, but the only ways to go are over the bridge. And I don't think they want to carry me over the bridge.
Emma, we have a potion of healing.
I think I don't know if the poison's going to be negated. I might just die again.
Well, poison doesn't stick around unless you have the poison condition.
And even then, it doesn't do... its poison condition isn't extra damage.
Am I still poisoned?
No.
Okay.
Are you stable?
No, I'm not stable. I'm dying.
Tom, you're up.
Oh shit.
You know what's a shame? If somebody gave you a potion of healing, you might be able to do something about that.
Well, I'm gonna try to Jupiter this damn thing again.
Going for the spider again?
Yeah. Sticking to my guns.
And I crit again.
I got a 4.
Yeah, you grab at this thing again and just pull away fistfuls of hair.
Yeah.
Josh.
So I'm holding a rope with a goblin spider attached to the end of it.
Well, a spider
So
goblin, but yes.
Yeah, spider goblin, whatever the hell these things are called. So basically, I'm gonna just pull the rope up and start swinging it and use it to attack the spider that is attacking my currently fallen comrade.
You're going to literally beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yes, this time with range.
Okay. Yeah,
I
roll
don't
it.
know if you still consider this a strength attack or not.
I would say so.
Okay.
There we are. Fleming's left-hand rule.
Why not Flanders left-hand rule?
Dude, Darkness Rising was the best movie ever. I need to watch that again. I might watch it tonight.
I don't know. Have
14
you
to
seen
hit.
Avengers Endgame?
It's breaking world records.
14 smashes this thing right in the back.
Oh, what do you want me to roll for damage?
Let's call it a...
Does he get 2 attacks for
We'll call it a
attack?
D6.
It's a goblin. It's not a cyclops.
5 damage.
All right. You whack this thing across the back. It's flattened against its spider, and you hear a sickening crack as some bones are popped out of place. But it continues to fight. Adam.
Okay, but I can't put a shield around you, the armor around you, Xavier. But
It's okay. I know. Warlocks are selfish casters.
yeah,
No, Ratman, do something about the fallen one.
I'm fighting something. You can survive one more turn, right? For sure.
I mean, if
I
he gets
survived
disadvantage,
one
I'll saving
more-
roll.
I can roll a 1 and get 2 failures, but you know.
Don't do that then.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just don't do that. Duh.
And do I still have the creature attacking me, right, Chaz?
Yes. You have a goblin and a spider within 5 feet of you.
I'll use the armor of Agathis right now on myself. Make sure I survive.
And I'm not going to blame you. You have absolutely no reason to try to risk your life for me.
Even though you talked to me. Wait, did you talk to me first, or?
I don't remember.
Yeah, me either.
But
I
I'm
think it
not.
was me.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat, remind us.
Yeah.
You guys probably remember better than we do.
The goblin's bones, I'm assuming. Mazzy.
Yeah, I gain 5 temporary hit points, and then if a creature hits you with a melee attack, while you have these hit points, the creature takes 5 cold damage.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Cuz the goblin is going to attempt to claw attack you with a 17.
That'll hit.
Yep.
How about a 12?
You might. I don't know. I'll go to. You might down him with the first one, but I forgot that he didn't get it.
Well, he has 5 temporary hit points, so he takes 7 damage.
No, that was the second attack roll. Damage for the second attack roll missed. So it's going to be 5 damage.
Which is
And-
negated.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he has 5 temporary hit points.
Right. And the goblin is also going to take 5 cold damage.
And he also hexed it, so it takes an extra d6.
I think Hex actually has to be an attack. You're
Yeah.
welcome to look that up if you want to double check, but I'm fairly certain it's only on attacks.
Whenever you hit with an attack.
Okay.
And for some reason that isn't expanded to everyone else in the party, but whatever.
Yeah.
Selfish casters.
All right, spider, chomp chomp. Spider misses
Oh.
you, Adam. All right,
Oh,
the spider that just downed Xavier is going to turn towards Amadeus
huh.
Oh. Come at me, Knave.
with a 21.
Wow, god damn it. What's the point of having 19? Yeah, it hits.
All right, 3 damage, and I need a con save.
I have a 10 on my con save. 3 damage.
3 piercing damage, and 8 poison damage.
And I am down.
Woo!
Yeah,
going.
halfway done.
End it tonight.
We'll give you guys more werewolves.
Yeah, we said 4 sessions, but guys, I think we can do better. I think we can make it 3.
All right, Xavier, make your first death save.
Ooh. 19.
All right, that is 1 towards Sable.
Not quite the 20.
Tom, who was never given a healing potion.
I know, right?
But he's still trying so hard. He's trying to
What's your
push this
video?
guy.
I'm gonna goddamn throw this goddamn spider.
Yo,
at this
Tom,
point.
throw this damn spider in.
I'm gonna throw this goddamn spider. 11.
11. With one final surge, you rip it off the wall, swing it over your head, and cast the spider down into the depths of the abyss.
Well, did you know?
Still on it.
And it just catches itself on the webs and climbs back up. But, this is a win.
Yay.
Well, wasn't that goblin still riding the spider?
Yes.
Does the goblin go with the spider?
Yes.
Daestra, if it was a Drider, maybe.
All right.
Is that the moment where your character would be like, my mother warned me about these kind of women. I was never very good at listening, though.
Amadeus, saving throw.
That's Constitution, right?
Yep.
You should be good at that.
No.
How'd you do?
Ooh.
I got
Failure.
an 8.
Ooh, 1 failure for Amadeus. Dusty, you're up, man.
All you have to do is take out a fucking spider at him.
Don't do it, Adam. Don't
You
do
can
it.
Eldritch Blast it because it's nowhere near you.
And then wait. So the
Is
one
it
that
also-
The one that I cursed?
With the spider?
The one that you cursed is gone. He's at the bottom of the fucking abyss somewhere.
It says I can also, where does it say that? Where? Oh, yeah, like,
No, is it dead?
Is it dead, though? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
It says
so
you can
now
use
you
a
can move
bonus.
your hex to another creature.
Yeah, it says I can use a bonus action to move to another creature.
Okay.
So I'll move it to that spider.
Go for it.
And then I'm going to do the Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
17 plus 6, 23.
All right, you hit. So that's 1d10 plus 1d6.
7 plus 3, 10 damage.
10 damage. All right, you blow off 2 of this thing's legs and a piece of its abdomen as it howls in hideous fury. And will attempt to bite you
Do it.
and miss.
Kill Adam. Oh.
Xavier, saving throw.
Woohoo. Failure.
To communicate.
1 and 1. Tom, you're up.
Throw another one.
Am I dead yet?
No.
Yeah, that was fun. Would I be able to throw another one if there remains?
You can try.
Do
All
it.
right, I'm gonna try that. That's fun.
All right, I crit.
Well, I haven't even rolled yet.
Go ahead.
I also got a 20.
Oh, excellent. So what's the total?
Well, I didn't get a natural 20.
What's your total?
20.
Okay, in that case, mine is 21.
Ooh.
So even though it's missing pieces of itself, it is clinging onto this wall for dear life in sheer determination. Amadeus Aurelius Antonius.
Wait, didn't I also give it like
one.
13.
Hex only works for you.
I mean, like the hex though,
Hex only
yeah.
works for you.
Yeah, sure, yeah, right.
Right. We've been down this road, Adam.
Pulling the cart with the nuts of his fallen friends. All right, Adam, you're up.
If I die, absolutely make my nuts into truck nuts.
I'll do blast again now.
Roll it.
And then, Amadeus, do you have nuts?
Now,
Ghost nuts.
this is with disadvantage because it's within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Well, again. Wow, I didn't think you could do worse, but...
Get a 6 plus 12. Hit.
12. This thing is able to dodge the second blast from you.
This is the boss run.
And will attempt to bite you again.
20!
Unnatural 20. Adam,
Yeah.
that's going to be 3 piercing. And I need a constitution save.
Ooh,
Daestra, if everyone goes down, I'm Ganon citing someone.
do it. Do it. Ganon Side is gonna drop, just do something. Real life speed
15
run.
then.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's half damage.
So you only take 4.
Hang on.
Yay.
Yeah, he takes 4 poison.
Oh,
In addition
you
to
down?
I'm halfway.
or in addition to whatever damage.
I'm like more than halfway.
All right, Xavier, give me that death save.
Will I die here?
no.
Success.
All right,
The Jellybean jar still calls you.
Tom, you're up.
I'm gonna fucking throw this goddamn thing.
All right, strength athletics.
Yeah. I actually can't see from
You
here.
got a 9.
Yeah.
You can't quite pry it off the wall. Amadeus, death save.
10. Wait, there's
That's a
have to be
success.
more. Oh yeah.
All right, so that's 2 successes for each of you. Dusty, you're up.
Now, it may seem like we're intentionally trying to throw it here, but we're really not.
We just tried to do stuff, and the dice said no, which it happens, you know.
I'm having fun.
We have this log of roll 20 to show us that our rolls are not good.
And the one time mine was.
It was on
It
initiative.
didn't matter.
The spider did better.
By 1.
The good news is,
Dude.
though, if you both crit, you win.
Dude, I crit the resistance like 3 times. Anyway, what are you doing, Adam?
And I guess with my short sword.
Okay, swing it.
With a 10.
Yep, a solid 10.
A 10?
Yep.
All right, 10 misses. It clanks and sends sparks deep into the ravine.
Yeah.
And it bites back with a 12 and misses. Xavier, death saving throw.
This is either make it or break it.
Well, no, he's still got an extra one.
Failure.
So the next one is gonna fucking
Wait.
decide what happens to Zaloris.
Wait, he rolled a 0.
No, it's a plus 0 modifier.
My bad.
Tom, you're up.
I rolled 0 on a d20.
I can do it, Coach. I can throw this thing.
Just-
Yeah, 14.
And I crit.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I'm not kidding. Like, this thing is like kind of sensitive, so I don't want to tilt it too much. But that D20, well, you can't see shit anyway. Yeah, that's a fucking nat 20 on that red D20 right there. Anyway, Amadeus, make your death save.
I'm okay. I'm gonna live.
Okay, so that's 3 successes for you, right?
I have 3 successes, 1 failure. So
Okay,
I mean,
I'm
unless
stabilized.
Adam and I go down.
Adam.
So I-
Yeah, they're just gonna feast on your corpse. I mean, your stable corpse, but you know.
Roll it, Adam.
Wait, is it possible to do the armor of Agatha again?
I don't know, but
How many spell slots do you have?
I've
you
only
have
used 2.
you have like 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
Level
used
1.
Hex and you've used the Armor of Agathis. I think you're out.
Yes. But I didn't use any the day before. It's getting done.
I didn't use my spells the day before. They roll over, right?
Yeah. Like roll over a minute, right? Alright, I'll try to do the short sword again then. The short sword. Oh, 24.
24 will hit this thing. Roll your damage.
I remember what the damage was. Hold on. It's on paper.
It's a D6 plus strength or dex.
Or dex. Probably your dex is better. I don't remember. I think I made you a sneaky rat.
Yeah, I'm plus 4 for dex.
Damn, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I had good rolls. So
Right.
7 damage plus the necrotic damage.
Yeah, you stick your sword in this thing's face. There's a crack of its exoskeleton as you pull it free. With a splash of goo, this thing goes tumbling down the abyss. Xavier, make your last roll. This is it, man. He either lives or dies on the. This is a save or die roll.
He's dead!
Yeah! I'm dead!
What'd you get?
A 6.
Oh.
That's number 3. Sayonara, back to the Jellybean jar I go, nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a lot of joy in killing a character, but holy fuck.
I'm happy it's not me.
I would like to point out that Adam could have saved you.
I know.
At any point.
Oh, hey, Vasil! I just died!
It is true. Xavier's dead as a fucking doornail.
I got a success, and then a failure, and then a success, and then a failure, and then another failure.
What? No, X is dead. I'm doing fine somehow.
I mean, you haven't. I mean, you're trying to do things, but that's.
Honorate, good evening. I didn't know you were here.
I know, for some reason we sound alike. I don't see that or hear that, but, you know.
Yeah, well, we hear ourselves differently than how others hear us.
That's true.
All right.
I have to admit, when I hear recordings, I can hear the similarity, though.
Tom and I are actually voiced by the same actor.
Is this Xavier doing a ventriloquist? That's why you don't see Tom's face?
I have his computer set up right there.
So, as you dispatch
Tom
the
was
last
very real.
spider, you turn and see that there is no signs of life from your elven compatriot.
You know what you must do.
Take your
Take
nuts
my skinning knife.
and show him how it's done.
Take my skinning knife. Chop my nuts off. And put them on the cart.
Is it weird being on the other side of that?
I mean, only for a little bit, right? But see, here's the thing. If at any point we get access to true resurrection, they have my nuts.
Well, that's what we're gonna do now if we do that.
Gatorade said to make an elf skin cloak, and I'm a ghost. Could I wear his skin?
Hello, I too am elf.
I like the idea of making a cloak of elven kind out of testicle skin.
My cloak of elven skin. You're like an elf skinwalker.
So tell me about your jellybean jar.
Yes,
I
do
know.
I go back into the jellybean jar? Is that canon for this world? I don't know.
I don't actually know what the other side looks like for Scarred Lands yet. So,
Deep.
Onyx
nuts.
Path, where are you? Tell me what happens.
Who's here? Daisy? Matt? No. I don't think any of them are tuning in this time.
nah.
That's understandable.
Okay, but why,
Yeah.
Daestra?
Because these nuts.
So you have reached the chasm of flies. At the bottom of this crevice is where you believe the gauntlet, the dagger, and the ring of Spiragos lie.
Hey, there's one for each of us. Just as we intended.
You secretly just let me die.
Hey, shh.
Well, it's gonna take up to what is it? It's 1d4, isn't it? Hours before I wake up.
That's true.
Oh, that means I get two things.
Not if I take him first. We just kill each
You want to
other.
go ahead and...
I'll disappear when I die. I'll turn into a normal suit of armor. 3 hours until I wake up. Unless somebody
Jeez.
puts a health potion in my mouth.
Well, you know, I would if I had one.
Hey, you still have, like, don't you still have one, Josh?
he has them on his person, so you can just kind of, you know. do
Well, I don't
that.
want to take something without their permission. That's
That's
theft.
true. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah.
But Xavier doesn't need permission, though?
I mean, you can try to give one to me, it won't work.
I don't know that.
I'm too dumb to know that. Waste a health potion. He's not getting up. Give me another one.
Try it
Hang on,
again.
it's just like, hang on, I think I got this.
I heard if you put
Give
it
me
in,
another one.
if you put it in different holes, it'll come out faster.
You start like mangling a fucking defibrillator out of the fucking potion.
And Adam, that's only true for some people. That's true, Daestra. So someone's gonna have to give mouth to mouth to a dead guy.
Actually, I'm gonna try to revive you, for Christ's
Okay,
sake.
not. Yeah.
So you guys just gonna wait until I wake up, or somebody gonna just use a health potion?
I don't have a health potion.
I'll use a health potion.
Very well then. What is it? 1d4, or is it 1d6 in this one?
A health potion is a
2d4 plus 2.
For the low price of 50 gold a pop, you can get 2d4 plus 2.
In that case, I am back up to 8.
I am still at 0.
X, don't you have a backup character for like Adam when he died?
I don't have backup characters for me. I didn't think I'd die.
Yeah, but you can use now one of Adam's.
Oh, fuck no. I'm not going to play this game.
So what's your next character going to be, X?
I don't know.
Kanye the Giant.
How many more sessions of this do we have?
I think this is about the halfway mark.
Oh, Christ.
Give or take.
2, 3 more.
To be fair, we made a lot more progress on this one than we did previously, so it depends.
I'll figure it out.
So I'm gonna wake up, see the dead elf man. I know what the elf man would want me to do. I take the nuts and the nuts of the man who killed him. By which I mean Dusty.
It's only fair, Dusty.
Hey, I brought you back to life, Amadeus.
A soul for a soul.
Was that a rule in 1E? I actually didn't know that. I know that's a rule in Murder Hobos.
I remember when you had some pretty janky rules like that.
But it'd be enough to do damage, though. Become a suicide bomber.
No. It would you just boom.
Like, would it implode or explode?
Well, it's not a bag of holding. And a portable hole. Yeah, so I somberly nail his nuts into the back of the cart.
They smell of pine.
Of course they do.
And death.
So it is nearly midnight. What do we want to do? I'm down to keep going, but Xavier is dead.
You're down a person, and Charlie needs to figure out how he's going to get my next character here.
We're just gonna find you under the cart. Step in the nuts.
I guess we can call
Wait,
it
you
here.
could be the weird little goblin thing.
Oh, fuck.
We get the nuts mixed up. We were back the goblin.
You get the nuts mixed up? You
Yeah.
get my fresh pine nuts mixed up with the rocks?
Do they harden into like 2 little pine cones? And they dry out.
Alright guys, real quick, same old spiel. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, please follow. Follow us on social media so we know when and what we're streaming. If you really like us, we've got a Patreon. Hopefully we'll be able to buy those mics soon. Now, let's vote for who gets inspiration.
I give it to Tom for refusing to stray from the path.
I guess I will also give it to Tom.
Well, like I said,
Xavier,
Daestra, I'm down to keep going, but it's kind of we're kind of in a shithouse situation here. What was that, Josh?
Oh,
Xavier, you had advantage. You could have used advantage on one of your saving throws.
I could have.
Do you want to redo it?
Nah. But I do want to roll just for shits.
Get double
What your
one.
second roll would have been? Because you got a 6. What would your second roll have been?
Yeah, not better. All right.
He got worse.
Yeah, mine's better. Shit.
Adam would have lived, of course.
My balls got some vote.
Ooh. Yay.
Oh shit, Tom. You would have almost died.
I have cast my vote.
Voting for X. Adam?
One for Tom. For trying to do it, for doing his best.
I successed it once.
Yeah.
I will vote for Xavier for dying.
Alright, that ties the vote.
Only my left nut gets inspiration.
God damn it, I'm gonna have to redo the Photoshop. We're gonna need a brand new fucking overlay.
Yup.
Gotta make a new token. Give it to Tom because I feel like he will comically waste it. Tom will hoard anything you give him.
But you can't hold inspiration.
I mean, in a real campaign, yeah, I would.
What are you talking about, Tom? This is a full 1 through 20 thing. I give it to the dead man.
Well, you have to be specific. I am also a dead man. But I assume you mean the dead man with no nuts.
The man with no nuts. I'm just gonna go back.
I think that's my least favorite Western film.
The man with no nuts.
It's like a horror movie, kind of.
Yusuf, are you implying that I don't have nuts?
Well, I'll tell you what. You already had inspiration, right, X?
Yeah.
I'll let you carry that over to your next character.
You got it twice. This is the third time getting inspiration.
Yay.
Is this the first CAFCON on-screen death?
No. I don't think so, right?
A
No.
PC?
Is it?
It
I
might
think it is on
be.
screen.
I have to have killed something of Adam's before.
I want to say yeah, right? But, like, I can't remember one.
No. I'm so good at surviving.
You
Almost
killed
died.
Adam's off-screen characters, and then there's that time we killed Sally. I don't think there's been a PC death.
Yusuf might be right. We might have some deaths back in the old school videos we don't remember.
From before I was here.
It's still too soon.
Xavier made the call on that one. He chose to
No.
interpret my orders in a very specific way.
And you chose
To
for that
be fair,
monster?
He
How I've
acted
been told, Josh, the pack gets the credit.
The pet
No,
gets
it's
the
true.
credit.
We acted like how Guru are expected to act to vampires. A bunch of buttholes who never communicate. Not like how our Guru act.
Like our actual guru was just like, hey, why are we doing this? There was that like one person that we tore up without thinking. It's like, oh yeah, she was actually a good person. Like, oh well, fuck.
Oh, is that
We
what you're
should
saying?
reevaluate everything we've been doing.
Yeah, that was the turning point of our pack. Oh shit.
You know, I kind of didn't. Sally just came out of the ether because I wanted to screw with Xavier, but it wasn't until the last minute I decided to humanize her, and then she died a couple weeks later.
She became a person.
So how many experience points are we at?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. That's 125 for everybody. Including Xavier. I'll let you carry over your XP.
We're all at 125?
No, plus 125.
No. What were we at last time?
100, I think.
Okay, so we're at 225. When do we level up in this one? At 600 or 300?
I think it's 300.
250.
Yeah, 2,000.
This isn't freaking 3.5.
We'll get to level 2 someday.
No, we're pretty close. We're like one good encounter away.
I mean, you could kill somebody in the party.
Adam.
I'll fight you back.
That's oh well.
And I got a health potion still.
A little resistance is always welcome. And then if he gave you one of these characters that I have saved up for you.
Xavier, you're gonna play a warrior who's searching for a roving elven madman who takes people's nuts. He's like, oh, you mean that one? His nuts are over there. Or are you gonna do it like in Beer Fest? when Landfill dies in Beerfest and his cousin from Texas replaces him.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, but my
twin
cousin told me
cousin.
all about you guys.
I'm gonna
You
turn
know,
off the light because I have a terrible headache, but I'm still here.
And just so there's no any weirdness between us, just call me Zaluris. Oh, okay.
That makes it easier.
I actually don't know what the fuck I'm gonna make. You know, between a fighter, a warlock, and a monk, I think I've got a pretty good idea of what this party needs.
Cleric.
So I'm gonna make a paladin.
Use balls as sling ammo. Yusef appreciates you being mysterious, Chaz.
It's a positive quality. Now my eyes just fucking hurt for some reason.
Well, then
I don't know.
hurt them back.
Show them who's boss.
I
Yeah,
guess
just-
I'm dying.
Just like in the Bible, Chaz, if your eyes caused you to sin, or in this case cause you pain, take them out.
Will do.
I like to think Jesus was just being sassy.
I mean, if you read the Gospels a certain way, he's pretty sassy.
That's my favorite way to read them.
Could very well be.
read
Yusuf.
Just read the Bible and interpret every line of dialogue as like sarcastic.
Well, Daestra, my character that is dead is a eunuch. Xavier's not.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part in the Gospels. Just Jesus flipping the money tables over and whipping people with his sandals.
Yeah, he's just like, what are you doing here?
This is my father's house. Whoosh, whoosh.
And just goes all fucking the Boondocks grandpa. Just whipping people's ass.
That's why whenever people say, what would Jesus do? Flipping a table over and whipping people is always an option.
I thought the
Disintegrating
follow-up
child.
question is which Jesus.
Oh yeah. Alright, well. I have enjoyed our time together, but I must be going now.
Alright. Guys, thank you 100% for joining us. Again, it's a pain in the ass to make it out to the stream. Every single one of you mean the world to us that you're able to come out and make it. Sorry for cutting it so short. Issues. We love you guys. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Whatever's lying ahead of you, I hope is amazing. Bye, guys.
Bad.